Hello everyone, it's me Ryan and welcome back to my EastEnders official YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Jack Branning joined the Six as an official accomplice on Wednesday's episode of EastEnders. The body of slain Kenau Taylor is discovered in the cafe's basement. But not before old love reveals Denise Fox and Stacey Slater tried to dig for the former's necklace from the base. These Easter, the BBC One soap opera has reached a critical week. The Six had cause for relief earlier in the week when killer Linda Carter at last found her meat thermometer, the missing murder weapon, and Sharon Watts made her way back to Walford. After Denise lose her necklace close to the body, the cafe floor cracked, winded and eventually caved in, making it certain that Kenau would be discovered. The manager of the cafe and Kenau's sister, Brandy Taylor, gave over the keys to the establishment, and a remorseful Stacey tried to aid her. Jack was confused and seeking explanations, and just as Denise and Stacey were about to pound their way into the foundations, he caught them off guard. Jack threatened to call the police, but Stacey continued to try to spin things to get out of what they were doing. Eventually, through under pressure from Jack, Denise gave in and acknowledged that underneath the cafe was Kenau Taylor's body. When Jack realized that Denise had not killed Kenau, he fell to the ground in horror. However, Denise explained that the situation was not that simple. Jack was devastated that Denise had not confided in him and that he had not supported her when she gave an account of what had transpired and admitted how the weight of their falsehoods and the same they had consumed had shattered her in recent months. When Denise disclosed how her necklace connected her to the crime scene, Jack felt obligated to help her conceal her tracks, even though he knew that as a police officer he could go to jail for knowing. Then a displeased Jack told Denise and Stacey to go, saying he would utilize his expertise handling crime scene to get Denise's D necklace back from the cafe's foundations. After the two women left, Jack started to clear the floor so he could finish his work. But as the recently sober Alfie Moon escorted an inebriated Bernie to the cafe to pick up a late night food, the stench of Kenau's corpse became unbearable. Bernie soon examined the sizable crack on the floor and screamed open, seeing that human remains were now visible. Just as police lights and sirens began to appear in the square, Jack, carrying his wife's necklace, made his way back home to Denise and Stacey while the Six waited anxiously for what lay ahead. Walford residents came out into Bridge Street as a shaken Bernie led police in and informed presumably, including the Six, that a body had been discovered. Tomorrow, when this week's episodes came to a close, Bernie will learn the devastating truth about the body that has been found. Jack Branning of EastEnders may be exposed following his efforts to assist Denise Fox in concealing her involvement in Kenau Taylor's death. Watchers watched Jack interrupt Denise and Stacey Slater as they attempted to take some evidence from Kenau's grave in the most recent episodes of the BBC soap opera. A few weeks prior, Kenau was buried beneath the cafe's floor following his Christmas Day murder at the hands of Linda Carter. Stacey Kathy Bales, Suki Panesar denies and others were witness to the crime, and she was attempting to stop him from killing his partner Sharon Watts during an argument. They agreed to hide it and bury his body, but they also told the police he had run away from Walford after attacking Nish Panesar. However, Denise became alarmed upon realizing that her necklace had dropped into the cement-covered grave. Denise and Stacey therefore seized the opportunity to seize the necklace and cut off her connection to the crime when the floor gave way this week. Regretfully, Jack happened to scroll in and noticed them all there, as well as their impending plan. Detective Jack was left stunned when Denise and Stacey were made to confess everything. Jack made the decision to assist his wife after learning about the situation she was in and the evidence that needed to be destroyed to prevent the authorities from looking into it further. Jack realized he had to obtain the necklace in order to prevent Denise from being questioned, if not put to prison, despite his need to report the body and the crime. Jack gave the women the order to go and the promptly broke the floor, but not before finding the chain. Jack had just seconds to get out of Bernard Taylor and Alfie Moon were outside attempting to get inside. It meant, of course, that he had to take the used objects with him and leave the mess behind. As soon as Bernadette entered, she noticed the condition of the floor and screamed when she saw the body. Jack ran back to find Denise and Stacey and informed that he had retrieved the necklace, but the police soon skinned open the scene. They expressed gratitude to him for giving them advice on what to do next and for agreeing not to call the police. Will Jack, however, come to regret his assistance to them and his covering up of the crime? He have left some evidence at the cafe. There is a good potential that someone will be able to identify Jack as being at the site, and if everything comes out, who knows if he left any evidence of his presence or his viewing the body. Could Jack find himself in just as much danger as the six? Share us your comments in the comment section. We might make a separate video based on the comment section. If you guys like this video, give this video a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe my channel. We will see you in the next video with more EastEnders updates.